We finally have a Deluxe class Brawn. I'm very happy to say that. Brawn is one of the original Autobots, man. He needed a Deluxe. I'm so happy they're going through and doing the Deluxe mini-bots instead of the Little Legends ones that we were getting for, like, Titans Return, Power of the Primes. Because I really do like this, Titans Return, Power of the Primes. I don't really remember. I think it was Titans Return Brawn. I think so. It's in the title. You already know what it is. I meant to look it up before I started filming, but I forgot. It's Titan Master compatible, so I'm going to say Titans Return. It's a nice little figure, but man, I really do love these Deluxes a lot more. I really feel like they just benefit the character, they benefit the collection, it's a better representation of the character, and overall it's just a better toy, because, the Titans Return one, it has to facilitate the Titans Return gimmick, and, that leaves a lot of space just taken up by the fact that it needs to have a big hollow cavity for somebody to fit inside him. But overall, the little bronze, it's still nice. I still want this mold, but I really do think the new Brawn is the way to go. I really do. So, let's just get into it. Here's the little Titans Return Brawn. And we can see one of the first things, he's got a lot of wheels showing. He's got, a big wheel right there on the leg, wheels on the shoulders. He has this wheel shield right here with, I guess, cannons at the end. Essentially, that's just a part of the vehicle mode that has to be parts formed, and they decided, let's make it a shield, because we can't just leave it there. You can peg it on the back if you want, and honestly, that's a good way to just get it out of the way. Just leave them with a bit of a bubble butt, but hey, even the new one's got that, so not that big of a deal. I do like this old Brawn, I do. It is a nice little Legends class figure, but I just don't really think it's necessary now that we got the new Studio Series one, because I just love this Brawn so much. It's so nice. His head sculpt, I always thought the sculpt was kind of weak. You really couldn't see Brawn's face too much in it. It's just a very soft sculpt, but it's not bad. The torso is very blocky. It kind of has that little backdrop to the head, but it's, not nearly as accurate as the new one. Again, it's just got like the wheels showing. It's got big chunks of the vehicle mode, and it's a nice figure, but as a representation of G1 Brawn, we definitely could get better, and we did get better. It's nice, though. It's a nice little $10 Legends class, but I've just never been the biggest fan of it as Brawn. I do have it as Off-Road, the tan repaint. I do have Off-Road, and I fully intend on just keeping that Off-Road and not even getting the Off-Road repaint of this Brawn. Because I'm like, I'll keep this mold as Off-Road. I don't need it as Brawn anymore since I got this one. But it's still a nice mold, it's still fun. You can definitely see, like, laying it flat here, you can see how it's going to go. You can already see. His articulation, he does have like a bit of a hinge at the shoulder as well as a ball joint at the elbow, nothing at the waist, ball joints at the hips, swivels at the thigh, deep knee hinge for the transformation. Then he's got a little heel that can move. You can turn the head, but it's pretty tight and it's kind of locked in there because of the thing blocking it. But you can turn the head. It's just kind of difficult. Maybe if you loosen that screw, it'll be a little easier, but it's definitely kind of tight. Kind of got to pinch your fingers, and you can see it's leaving my fingers a little red. So yeah, that's the old Brawn. Not too much to say. The new Brawn, however, I adore. Absolutely adore it. I don't know if Hasbro intends on doing another Studio Series 86 2-pack with like Brawn and Ratchet, but dead. They might. I don't really know how I feel about those dead 2-packs of like Ratchet and Prowl. I can see them doing it for Brawn. Rest in peace. He did die. But it just seems kind of ridiculous to me. We don't need the same toy but dead. We really don't. I say that I did get the Optimus though, but like his colors were totally different, and that was an iconic scene, passing the Matrix on. Optimus I can forgive, but Prowl, Ironhide, Ratchet, Brawn, Wheeljack, we don't need them but dead, in my opinion. We don't. But Hasbro's, I guess they're gonna do them. But this guy is still really, really nice. I love the gun he comes with, pretty accurate to the movie. I love the proportion, he's stout, but you can tell, like, he's Brawn, he's going to kick your ass. One thing I've always loved about Brawn is that his face kind of just looks like Toby from Thomas the Tank Engine. Something about it, he's always just reminded me of a Thomas train. I guess, like, just the big circular dome and just the face in it just reminds me of, like, a Thomas train. I don't know why, but it just always has. Again, like I did kind of point out, unfortunately, he does have a bit of a backpack, but I think it works okay. It's Brawn, you know. I guess he's just got a backpack, you know, no big deal. He does have some nice arms though. The arms are pretty nice, and they kind of tuck into the vehicle pretty good. It does have the hollowness where the hands flip in, but that's never really bugged me. I know it bugs some people, that's why I pointed out, but it doesn't really bug me too much. The legs, however, I love how the legs turned out. Number one, he's got these nice little gunmetal gray knee pads. But number two, his legs do the thing where they flip together and all the wheels are inside the leg. I love that. I always love when Transformers do that. It's just so cool and clever. I just love seeing just the wheels in the back of the shin. It's just a nice method of doing it. And it's a good way to conceal the wheels while at the same time giving it a really cool look around the back. I really like that. He's just really nice looking. I love the yellow paints. I love the yellow behind the... It's kind of like an orangey yellow, but I like it behind the head right there. It's nice. It's Brawn. This is actually one of my favorite deluxes we've gotten lately. I just really enjoy it. I haven't really stopped playing with it since I got it. So let's transform these guys. Well, first I need to go over his articulation. I'm just getting ahead of myself. His head is also on a swivel. Kind of tight, but it's easier to access than the other one because you have a bit more space to put your finger behind. He does have ball joints at the shoulders, which, again, it's odd. Studio Series is okay with ball joints, but the main line isn't. Swivel right there. He's got a very nice deep elbow bend. He does have a swivel at the waist, universal at the hips, swivel at the thigh. Pretty decent knee bend. Could be a little better, but it's pretty decent. And he's got really nice ankle tilt. So you can get him in some pretty good poses, you know. I mean, it's Brawn. You can get him in some nice brawny poses. There we go. Yeah. I love this guy. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell which one I'm going to recommend, but, you know, you can probably tell. All right, so let's get the old one transformed. So we do have to take this off because that's going to go somewhere different. You can see right there, that is where a Titan Master can fit in. And it just leaves a very big hollow cavity where the rest of the robot just has to kind of form around it. But it's just the design. That's just how the toy line was. You can rotate the head to conceal it. I'd probably recommend doing that. You can just shift the arms up, and those just kind of tab in. It's pretty simple right there. I do think the arms, yeah, those arms you want folded in like that. And then the feet, just flip in those heels, flip that around, and that's pretty much it. It's a simple one. It's one of those simple ones, and you don't need this piece, but it really does finish the look. It really does. So I really do suggest not losing that, because this vehicle mode is really cool. I really do like it. Again, I don't feel like I really need it as Brawn. I really do like it as off-road, and I'll probably keep it as off-road. That is his name, right? Off-road, the tan one? I think that's his name. Jeez, I hope it's his name. If it's not, I'm going to have so many people that have already corrected me in the comments about it. Oh, anyways. Nice little vehicle. It is nice. Again, you can flip that up and put a Titan Master inside. Kind of a cool little gimmick. It's a fun little figure, but I just feel like Brawn deserved something bigger and better, and I'm happy we got that, you know? I'm happy we got a deluxe. We still need a few other mini-bots. We still need Sea Spray, we still need Wind Charger, we still need Tailgate, we still need Swerve, we still need Gears, we still need Power Glide. There's a lot of mini-bots we still haven't gotten, but we've gotten Warpath, we've gotten Huffer and Pipes, we've gotten Brawn, we've gotten Bumblebee and Cliff Jumper. I'm thinking, who else? Who else? We've gotten Cosmos. Well, a few of us have gotten Cosmos. They have said they're going to reissue that one. Don't worry. We'll be able to get it. Yeah, they've done a lot. They really have. Yeah, the audio sounds funny because I'm turned to looking at my shelf. We got Beachcomber just recently. That's another one. I'm really happy they're going through and doing the mini-bots because they really do deserve deluxes, in my opinion. If we're getting deluxe Insecticons, we need deluxe mini-bots, you know? All right, little talk over. Let's transform Brawn. I love this transformation. I've done it so much. I do like rotating the head, though, just kind of, again, hide it. I love this. I love how this rotates, and boom, there's the bumper. That's just so clever to me. I really just love how that worked out. Getting that out of the way. The arms do like a flip-me-do rotate kind of dealy, and making sure that doesn't collide. It is kind of a bit difficult making sure things don't clash, but it's not too hard. It's not too bad. And then doing a little rotatey flip-me-do for the arm right there. We tab the shoulders in together, and then the arms will turn and clip into each other too. So all that's nice and tight, concealed right there. And then I did do this out of order. It's easier to rotate the hips before you do that, but it's all good. It's all good. And then we'll just take all this, flip all this around and out. We do want to flip the toesies in. And one thing I do like too, this figure uses negative space really cleverly. So the toes are going to flip in to this hollow cavity right here that was formed from moving the arms up. That is just so clever to me, how it actually used negative space to fill out a spot. That's just so well done. It really is. This guy's just so cleverly engineered. It really is. Kind of reminds me of like an old third-party figure. You know, this kind of looks like something that would have come out like 2012. Oh, here's Brawny. They would have called it Brawny or something. I don't know. I feel like there probably is a third-party Brawn called Brawny. I feel like there is. There's got to be, right? There's got to be. They come up with the silliest names for these third-party figures. All right, to get them all tabbed together, he can kind of be a little bit of a pain to get everything tabbed in. He is one of those that kind of has a lot of little tabs. But once you get him tabbed together, there's Brawn. That is Brawn's alt mode right there. That is nice. You can tab this on to the top if you want, and I think that's okay. You know, little turret at the top. It's not so big and stupid where it looks obnoxious, but, you know, it's a little gun. Just pops out and it shoots. So yeah, comparing these vehicle modes, to me, it's night and day. This is Brawn right here. I love this. One thing I do like, though, with Studio Series figures is that they paint the windshields. I like that. Because with other figures, it's all like clear plastic, and I think Hasbro just needs to move away from clear plastic entirely, because it's... I think everyone can agree, this looks better. And with the clear plastic, they always have to paint like the surrounding area of the windshield. Just put that paint into painting the windshield and make it opaque plastic. I think it works better, in my opinion. Like, I think that looks way better. I love the look of that. That looks way better than if it was clear and you could just see the weird, like, robot bits inside. But I do like both of these. Definitely prefer the new Studio Series. If you want a Brawn, this is it right here. I love this Brawn. I mean, this is still a nice little figure, though. Definitely not something your collection needs. But getting the off-road repaint, in my opinion, is the way to go. I'm definitely going to hold on to my off-road. And I probably won't get the off-road repaint of this. I don't really think I need it. I think I like this Brawn just enough as it is. Alrighty, guys, there we go. There's another old versus new said and done. Let me know what you think about these guys down in the comments below. I love the new one, but the old one's still a nice little Titans Return Era Legends class. You know, nothing really wrong with it. It's just, it is what it is, and I think Brawn needed to be a deluxe, and I'm really happy with it. This vehicle mode is really cool looking, though, I gotta admit. It is nice looking. Alrighty, guys, let me know what you think again down in the comments below. Special shout out to channel members, as always. Thank you all so much for the continued support. Have a great one, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.